we get back to you guys as soon as possible. And I just want to say good evening to you, and I appreciate you all also who are watching. And when you're on the platform, please indicate where you're watching us from. Tonight is a very interesting topic that says 16 years old lie. Did she lie? Did she lie? We're gonna find out. And she need our help, and she's watching us also, and she's listening because she need our help. So I'm gonna go to the subject actan after the information of TableTurn. So now tonight, our topic tonight says 16 years old lie. 16 years old lie. 16 years old lie. This is about a young lady. Please, I want everyone to pay attention because our opinion is needed, and this is very critical. This is very, very critical. So this is a young lady. She's from West Africa, and she's located in Canada. She's located in Canada. Her husband also lives in Canada. She has a very good pay job, and her husband also has a very good pay job. So that is where they live at the moment. Is a young lady who was raped at the age of 14. She was raped at the age of 14. From that rape, she had a child from the rape. She has a child from the rape. So she met this young man, or this Caucasian man, who came to Africa for his business. He met the guy in West Africa. He met her. Please, I'm only doing this because of her privacy, so I'm not indicating where she's from or where she's not from. Please try to understand this because privacy is needed in this. So she's listening. Our opinion are needed. All right. Like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. She was raped at the age of 14. She's from West Africa. She was raped. And out of that rape, she conceived a child. And the child is now 16 years old. Good evening, Gift, Spend the Love. Good evening, Benjamin James. Good evening, Favor, Osas, Godwin. Good evening to you. Good evening to everyone on the platform. So she was raped and she conceived a child, and that child is now 16 years. But while she was in Africa, she met this Caucasian man who is from Canada and is very interested in her. He was very interested in her, loved her, but there was a problem. While their relationship was going on, the man told her that he doesn't want any woman who already had a child. But because of her background, because of her condition, because of the suffering, because of what she has been through, she decided not to tell the man that she have a child. So as the relationship go on, God blesses her, I must say, and then the guy took her to Canada. So her child is 16 years, and she was married to the guy in Canada, and everything is going on fine with them. Before they got married in Canada, the husband took her to the doctor right there in Canada to find out if she has given birth before. And as God will have it for her, the doctor did not say yes, and the doctor did not say no. And the doctor said to her, it's like your womb is very big. It's like the womb has carried a child before. It's like the womb has carried a child before. And she was like, yeah, because she knows the truth. So she was kind of scared to say, really? You know? So and the doctor did not say yes to the man if she have had a child before or no, but it just only indicates that her womb was very large, that her womb is really large. So, and the man said, all right, and they went on and they get married. Now she have a child for the man that is 6 years old. The child is 6 years old. She have a 6 years old child for the man. Now, recently, her best friend who knows the secret of her, that know everything that happens to her, and now asks her for help. Ask her for help and say, I need help. I need to set up some things. And for her, everything is going on fine. Everything is going on fine. Everything is going on well with her. So, and her friend asked her for help. And she said, okay, what you're asking me, I cannot help you with everything, but I can only give a little bit of it. And she helped a friend with half of what she was asking for. So a secret that has been kept for 16 years. Now her friend is not satisfied, and she said she's going to reveal the secret to the husband. So here we are with this issue. This is a lady that is raped, or she was raped. This is a lady that was raped, and she conceived a child out of the rape. She did not know the father of the child. She decided to keep it and went on for her life and to move on with her own story. And now here is somebody bringing her back to the pain she went through. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop here for this story tonight, and the lines are open. You can at least drop a comment or call in to give in your own opinion. Should this lady now be the one to tell her husband, because this has been kept for 16 years and she have everything to lose if she tell her husband, and she's coming from a very poor background, and she is raped, or she was raped, and then she conceived a child from the rape. Now a friend is saying she wants to tell her mother. Covity, good evening to you. How are you doing? You're welcome to the platform. And now a friend wants to reveal this secret to her husband. So right now the line is open. You can give your opinion, and she's listening. She said if she should be the one to tell her husband. I have my own opinion on that as well, because it is a story that touch. So please don't hesitate. Think about it. Give your opinion. You can as well type, and I believe I will read it, or she can see it, and I'm going to read it because she's online with us tonight. She's online with us tonight. Okay, I'm gonna take the last part of the story. It's a request. Okay. She was raped at the age of 14. And she did not know and out of that rape, she conceived a child. And she did not know the father of the child. So she met a Caucasian from Canada who was in Africa to work and fell in love with her. And the man said he do not need a woman that has already given birth before. So because of her background, her situation, she did not tell the man because of where she was coming from was really bad. So she did not tell the man she had a child. So the guy, luckily for her, the guy took her to Canada and everything to proceed with all the marriage thing and everything. But before then, before they get married, the guy took her to the doctor and then to ask the doctor to check if the womb have carried a child before. So the doctor checked her and everything, and the doctor said her womb is large. So the doctor did not say no. The doctor did not say yes. That means God was on her side. That is the way God want to help her. And the marriage went on. Now she had a child that is 6 years old for this man. So everything is well with her family. They are living comfortably. Her daughter is also living comfortably, which is a doctor that is 16 years old from the rape. So she's living very well. She's doing very great. Now a friend of her asked her for help. Now she told her friend that I cannot give you everything you are asking me of, but I will try my best to do what I can, which she did. But yet a friend is not satisfied. So the friend is saying she is going to tell her husband a secret that she has kept from 16 years ago. Don't forget, she was raped. She was raped. She had this child through rape. So now a friend wants to reveal the secret to her husband. So her question is, should she not tell the husband the secret, or she should just keep it like that? That is what she is now asking. So our opinion are needed, and I believe that that is the story of this young lady. She's listening to us and she's typing in some message. I forget a part of it. I'm very sorry about that. She was a Muslim and now she's no longer a Muslim, and she does not believe in any religion part of it anymore because it was a terrible experience for her. Right now, the line is open. You can call in to give your own opinion on this topic. She's listening. I'm very sorry about that because I did not indicate your religion or the religion you was before. Sorry about that. I apologize. So the line is open. Our opinion are needed, and you can as well type on the screen and I'm going to read it out. So you can call on the WhatsApp number. For those of you who are close to Belgium, you can call on the Leica number. So Now, that is the story at hand. So she wants to know if she should be the one to tell her husband. Good evening, Sister Saba. You're welcome. How was your day today? Hope you're doing great. Spendy Love said she have to tell her husband first before a friend tells her husband. Yeah, this is a 16 years old information that she have kept from her husband. 16 years. So don't forget, like I said, she was raped. Good evening, Asana, to you. Welcome to the platform, TableTurn. She was raped. Don't forget that. And she conceived this child out of the rape. So now a friend is saying she wants to tell her husband. And Spendy Love, you are saying she should tell her husband. Good evening, Don Nelly Omos. You're welcome to the platform. Good evening to you. Spendy Love is also saying, first of all, that a friend is not a good friend. Yes, but like I said, I'm going to stop the story here. And your opinion are needed. So she's listening. She's on the other line. She's listening. So you can as well call in. You can as well type in. I'm going to read it just like as I am doing now. The truth of the issue is I'm going to keep my own opinion on that for now. And let me hear you guys' opinion on this issue. She was raped. 16 years. She do not know the father of the child. And she is looking for a greener pasture to get out of that suffering. And she get out of the suffering. And she's in abroad. Her family is also taken out of suffering. And here is a friend that knows the secret that she was raped and she had a child out of the rape. And then now the friend is saying, because I know your secret, I'm going to tell your husband. And now she's afraid, she's scared because she have everything to lose. Don't forget, this is a man also that told her in the beginning that he does not need a woman who has already given birth to a child. So, Spendy Love, you are saying she should tell her husband first before her friend tells her husband. And then you went on and said the friend is not a good friend. So guys, you can type in. If you're in Belgium, you can call in on the Leica number or you can call in on the WhatsApp number. So we give our own opinion on this issue tonight because she's listening because she don't know what to do. Okay. The Levite Gospel Ministry is saying, please let her address her husband quickly with the whole incident before the devilish friend carry out her evil plan of destroying her sweet home. I read again. Please let her address her husband quickly with the whole incident before to the devilish friend carry out her evil plan of destroying her sweet home. That is from the Levite Gospel Ministry. So, you guys are saying this lady should tell her husband. She was raped at the age of 14. And out of that rape, she conceived a child who is now 16 years, who is now 16 years old. And she have a child who is now 6 years old for her husband, who once said he never needs a woman who has a child before. So you guys are saying she should tell her husband. All right. I believe she's listening. Guys, you should bring in your opinion, and you can call in, you can type, just as I am reading it as well. And I'm going to read them out, and she is listening, and we have some few 1 hour more to go, and please, your opinion are needed. She really needs this opinion. Sharon, good evening to you. You're welcome to the platform. So now, Levite Ministry, you said she should tell her husband. Spendilove said she should tell her husband. Like I said, I'm going to hold my opinion to this. Yeah, but Levite Gospel Ministry, you are saying if truly her husband love her, she will be forgiven. Don't forget that in the beginning of this relationship, or till before they got married, the man said to her he does not need a woman who had already had a child. He said it to her, that he doesn't need a woman who already had a child. And then he went on to take her to the hospital for the doctor to run a test on her to find out if her womb has carried a child before. This is a girl from a very poor background. She was raped and then she had that child. And you guys are talking about love. This is a Caucasian man. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, ma. How are you? Good evening, ma.
I'm fine. Good evening, ma. Can you tell us where you're calling from, please?
I'm calling from London, Sister Saba.
Okay, good evening, ma. We're listening to you, ma.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine, ma.
Family?
Thank you, ma. We are great.
Yeah, please, I was not at the beginning of the introduction of the thing. I only met like the middle of the discussion. So
Okay.
I want to understand because I've already get what you mean, but I really want to get the full story to understand it, please.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat again. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna repeat again. She's a young lady from West Africa, and yes, she's from a very poor background. She was going to hawk. She was going to sell for her mother, for them to be able to have their day-to-day meal, and she was raped. She was from a Muslim background, but she's no longer to any religion anymore because of the incident. So she was raped, and then from that rape she was pregnant. And there is something also I'm not saying. From the rape, because she was a virgin and she was raped, and out of that rape she had a child, and along the line you know, all these Caucasian who goes to Africa to work. Then they met her. The guy was very interested in her and everything. She submitted herself to the guy, and because she was looking for a better life, want a good life for her, her siblings, and her mother. So while they were dating, the man said to her, because the man is a Canadian, so he's from Canada, and the man now said to her that that he doesn't want a woman who has already given birth to a child already, that he doesn't want it. And if she have a child, then the relationship cannot continue due to where she was coming from, the situation she was in. And she said she didn't say anything about that. So finally, the guy now took her from Africa and take her to Canada. And when he gets to Canada, he asks the doctor to run tests on her to see if the womb has carried a child before. But as God willing, the doctor did not say yes and he did not say no. Then the doctor only said that your womb is kind of big, but the doctor never said if the womb has carried a child before or not. And the doctor said maybe because you are Africa, maybe that is why. But the womb is kind of big anyway. So the guy went on and married her and everything. So she kept the secret and never said anything to the husband. Now she had a shop, she had a restaurant, she had a boutique in Africa. Her mother is doing well, her child is doing well as well, and she have a 6-year-old child with the man in question. So now a friend of her who knew that she was raped, who knew the whole situation, needed help from her. And she said that I cannot render you all the help that you need. I can only give you half of what you are asking me for. And she gave half to the friend, and now the friend is telling her that he's going to tell her husband. So she's kind of confused and she don't know what to do. And by chance, she find TableTurn on the internet, and she want the story to be told. So that's why we are here. So that's what really happened.
All right. We thank God, because TableTurn is all about that.
Amen.
When people don't know, we have people who can help to guide you and help you to go through any situation that you're going through.
Yeah.
So my own little advice that I have in this, like how our sisters say, Spending Love said,
yeah,
the lady should tell the husband before the friend do.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I always tell people that I know that when you are married and you have done something wrong, don't allow somebody else to tell your husband or your wife before you. Because if you do that, sometimes you give a space for somebody to destroy your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have done something wrong, and this is, let me say, it was a chance for the lady to get married to this man, but because of her past, she could not explain to the guy that this what happened to me, and it was not her fault. That's the first thing that she has to understand. It was not her fault, but because of circumstances that she could not explain to the guy what happened, and because of what the guy said, that he don't want a woman who has already given birth to a child, that makes the woman fear to explain to the guy what happened to her. We can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that the secret is trying to come out, she has to sit the man down and explain to the man what happened to her many years ago. Many years ago. They say that what's hidden in the dark, one day it must come to light.
Mm-hmm.
that's not something that we have to forget about. Maybe it will not even be a friend. Maybe the child, even the child itself will come out and we say maybe this is my mother, and another thing come out of it. So my own advice to the woman that sit the man down, tell the man that this what happened to me many years ago, but I could not tell you because of what you say that you don't want a child, a woman who has given birth. So I get scared, and I was, let me say, I love you so much that I don't want to lose you, and I got scared. So that's why I did not tell you that I've already given birth or I've been raped before. So because of the love that he has for the guy and because of what the guy said, that makes her scared to tell the guy. But now it's time for her to tell the guy before a friend, but she has to explain again about the friend. She has to explain that there's a lady who is blackmailing her, because she has to come out plainly. She has to come out. You don't have to leave anything behind. She has to come out that, for me, I really want to keep it from you, but because of somebody's blackmailing me, that's why I'm telling you now. So maybe if you go ahead and tell the guy everything and you left the friend out, and then later the guy came to find out that it's because of the friend was blackmailing you, that's why you tell him, there's another problem again. So it's better for you to tell the guy everything. If that guy loves you, if he loves you like the way he has been for many years, he will pass it. Even though he will be hurt because of you lied to him, but he will pass it.
But we are all forgetting a point here. We are forgetting a point here. The guy himself took this lady to hospital for doctor to find out if that womb has carried a child before.
I know he did that. But let us don't forget that this guy has spent many years with this woman. And this woman has been there for this guy. And he has loved this guy. What love cannot do? What love cannot do? So yeah, in the moment the guy will be hurt, the guy will be disappointed, the guy will be like, for me, I believe that if that guy is yours, he will still stay in the marriage. But if it's not yours, you can't stop what is coming. You can't hide it, because now it's about to come to the open. So it's better for him to hear it from you yourself, than hear it from a friend. That would be more disappointing than any other thing. Maybe if he hear it from you, he will, maybe later he will prefer to say, let me let go, because she's the one that tells me.
All right.
But if he wants to hear it from a friend, that is more heartbreaking than anything else.
Okay.
Than anything else. So for me, I will advise the lady to go and tell the man, it has happened, it has happened. She can't change it anymore. She can't change it. So the only thing for her to do is to meet the man and talk to the man and plead with the man and ask for forgiveness. If the man still loves the lady, he will go and then he will come back again, because nobody is perfect. It's because of the lady love the man. That's why she refused to tell the man, because of she don't want to be without the man. So that's my own opinion, Mama.
All right, ma. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much, ma. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like you have heard, our mama have said that that the lady should tell her husband. Hello, good evening, sir. We are listening to you. Can you tell us where you're calling us from?
Hello.
Hello, good evening, sir. Can you tell us your name and tell us where you're calling from, please?
Hello?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you tell us your name and tell us where you're calling from? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you tell us your name and where you're calling us from?
Hello, good evening, sir. Can you tell us your name and tell us where you're calling?
Wow.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you tell us?
I believe the network is a problem. Hello? All right. I believe that is a network problem, and I believe is going to call back. Like the Levite Gospel Ministry is saying, in the first... Hello?
Yeah.
Hello, good evening, sir. Can you tell us where you're calling us from? Can you reduce your TV a little bit?
Evening. Okay. Hello, are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, God bless you. My name is Prophet Hope, calling from Nigeria, Calabar.
Okay, good evening, sir. We are listening.
Okay, in respect of what the other women just dropped, there's
Yes.
one clause I want to drop. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. We are listening.
Okay, there is something I want to drop there. The place he was talking about, he was advising that the woman should go to her husband and talk to her husband
Yes.
about the issue,
Yes.
and also emphasizing that what the friend is intention.
Yes.
The intention. So please, I want to correct that clause. Let it not be that because the friend is trying to reveal the secret to her husband, that is why she is coming to address that issue with the man.
Mm-hmm.
Let her go first and discuss as if it's doing a plain stuff. Open herself to the man and say, this is what happened. I just feel I should talk to you. Because if the man get to know because of that blackmailing, that is the reason why she's coming, there will not be any forgiveness from that man. So please tell the lady that she should go and talk to the husband quietly and calm her down and discuss everything to her that her conscience is actually holding her back.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, it was reconnecting.
I said if the man get to know about it, that about the stuff that the friend wants to.
Wow. Good evening, Mrs. Rolly Olowu. Good evening, Amirake. You're welcome to TableTurn. Yeah, we are listening, sir. We are listening. The network is reconnecting.
Yeah, I said if the man get to know that the friend of his wife is coming to that's the reason why the wife came to the woman came to tell him that about the blackmailing. It will not be nice at all. So let the girl go on her own and discuss with the man about what she feels that hiding this thing from the man is not good.
But all of us, we are now saying that this lady is hiding this thing. There is something we are all forgetting here. They started a relationship. This is a girl that was raped in a very early age, and then she had a child out of this rape. And the man stood before her and tell her that I don't need somebody who had a child already. even taking her to Canada, he went with her to a doctor to find out, to know if she already had a child.
Yes, let me tell you, it doesn't matter whether the girl told the man that lie. Now we are talking about, is that same lie now that will put that man to anger. So right now that they've gotten a child, now the truth there is that the man should be in serious love with that girl. So it's better for that girl to open up to the man quietly and let the man know about the secret before the friend does. Because if the friend
Please,
comes in, she comes in and
Prophet, this
man.
Prophet
Yes.
Hope, Prophet Hope,
Yes.
this man we are talking about, not be black
Yes.
man, now Oyibo, now we they talk about here. Like Suzanne Amira K said, like Amira K said, she said, wait, let me read, please. She said, it is a difficult situation, but the truth need to be told, and let her get ready for the man's reaction. It might go either ways. You understand? This might cause her for divorce, back to where she's coming from. She might lose everything. Anyway, that part we're still gonna talk about it. But let's stay on this particular.
It doesn't matter if she lose it. It doesn't matter if she lose it. Let her be, because if she die with that, she will never go to heaven. So let her free herself. Wet is nothing compared to heaven, where is her target. These things we are all here. One day we may all die and leave it. The truth, let her be played. Let the truth. They say a truth. The truth the truth will always set one free. So let her open herself to the man. If the man wants to forgive her, beautiful. If the man refuses to forgive, let her take. She's the one that actually spread it. Let her just bear it in that form. But all she knows that I've told the truth, and Christ said the truth will always set us free. Let her open up before someone else does. So let her not go there and start telling the man. Okay? Hello?
Okay, we are hearing, sir. We are listening.
Let her not go there and tell the man, because my friend wants to blackmail me, that's why I'm coming. No. Let her go on a platform, a plain platform, to explain herself to the man. Sit her down, according to that lady, sit the man down and explain to him, say, I'm sorry, with a plea, with much pleading from my heart. I believe the man, even though it's Oyibo man or black man, whatever, let her stand in for anything that will come out from that. After all, she started it first. In the first place, she told the lie because she wants a better life. Let her just open up. If it's for her to go back to where she's coming from, let her go. At least she has achieved something. Let the truth be told. Okay? That's my advice. God bless you.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right. Yeah. Bye.
All right. As you all heard, Prophet Hope that just called from Nigeria. First of all, the call that came in for our sister from England. She said that she should go straight to her husband to tell her husband the whole truth and tell the husband that her friend wants to blackmail her. And now he's also still saying that she should tell the husband. Prophet Opener said she should tell the husband from the whole truth from the very beginning, without saying what a friend have said. So guys, the line is still open, and you can call in and give your own opinion or type in as well. Like I said, I'm going to keep my own opinion for now on this issue. And like Prophet Hope said, if she did not tell the husband the truth, she's going to go to hell. And what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul without gaining nothing? It is all vanity. And that is what Prophet Hope is saying, that the truth should be told. This young lady, she kept the secret for 16 years. And it is called 16-year-old lie because she never told the husband she had a child. Hello, good evening. Can you indicate where you're calling us from and tell us your name, please?
Hello, good evening. My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Germany.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I have been listening to callers, and the last caller, our Prophet Hope, like he said if the lady did not tell the husband the truth, she will not make heaven.
Yes.
I think there are some things I can say at times we overdo things like over spiritual. This is a thing that this girl has been living with. She is not ready to tell the man her past, if not for the friend threatening her that she is going to tell the husband. Sarah was the sister to Abraham. What happened? Abraham lied. Sarah was the wife to Abraham.
Yes.
He lied that this is my sister. There are some times that we lie to save situation.
Yes.
We must not just come to the platform and say because of Christianity, we will not make this, we will not make that. There are some situations God has planned you at this very time in this situation to take place. And I believe before this man met this girl, this situation has been designed to be so. This is why it is like this. So I don't see any reason why this girl is so comfortable, because even at the point where the man took her to meet a doctor, she argued with a doctor that my womb have not carried have never carried a baby. She did, and she succeeded. And you think because of that she cannot make heaven? There are some lies we tell that see us through. We all lied. So I don't think with this lie or what she did, if she did not tell the husband before God called her, she won't make heaven. And our dear
Prophet
brother from Prophet from Calabar said, if like what Amira K said, she might lose both ways.
Yeah.
She might lose both ways. And if she did, and the man said, you are going back or you lied to me, the man can even kill her. He's a white man. He can even kill her. So for my take in this discussion today is, I think it's just because of threat. She should summon courage, talk to her friend. If the friend will say, okay, maybe she has wronged the friend one way or the other, before the friend will be like, I want to go and tell your husband.
She did not. Anyway, we will talk about that next week. She did not. She did not wrong the friend in any way. The friend asked for some sum of amount of money from her, and then she gave her half of what she asked for. But the friend is not. Anyway, we'll talk about that next week.
So my take is,
Prophet Hope is saying, my brother, let her die because of the truth is good. Okay, so she have to die for the truth. Prophet.
No, this is easier said than done. Because it's easier said than done. Because this is this topic, let me just put it, is life-threatening topic. Anything can happen.
Yes.
So we should not say because we are Christianity, we believe. Even Peter denied Jesus Christ. We are talking about this lie that she carried a baby. The baby is alive. Because of this man now, she had made her family rich. she has gotten things back home, and she's well-to-do. She's established in Canada. If she tell the man wants her to leave, she will leave, and she will still leave. But say if she don't tell the man, she will die with it, and she will not make heaven. I don't understand. But all the same, why she brought this topic, that she wants to hear from us how we can help her with our ideas, so that she can scale through this. This is why we came up with this topic here. So I don't know how it's going to be. This is my take, but she should just toss to her friend and plead with her and talk with her. Because if she give her friend money, that girl will come back again and ask for more.
Yes. So that is the problem,
and ask for more. So I think this is a very critical situation the girl is right now, and we should not just say because we are not in her shoes, we should just say do this, it is going to work, do this, is going to work. It's very difficult to say. This is my take. I don't know how my conclusion is going to be, but it's very difficult. All I can say is let her talk to her friend.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Prophet T.B. Moses Jr. is saying that, my dear, do not point it that way, sir. It is better to trust in the Lord, to summon courage to speak out. Okay. So, guys, the line is open, and your opinion are needed. You can as well keep on typing, because this is a very serious issue. Like our caller have just said, this is a life-threatening issue. Indeed, it is a life-threatening issue. This lady might be dead. This lady might lose her marriage. This lady might lose her child. This... Hello?
Hello, sorry, Mama, it's me.
No problem. We're listening.
Please,
all right.
I just want to say something about the prophet, what he said.
Yes.
And I want to give some reference out of the Bible that when he said the lady will not make it to heaven because of the lie that the lady lied.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what our brother said, he gave a reference of Sarah, Abraham and Sarah. And let me also give another reference of Jacob and Esau.
Mm-hmm.
When Isaac is when their father is about to die, the father asked Esau to go and make a soup for him, and so that he can bring it, so that the father can bless him. But the mother hear it, so he would rather allow Jacob to receive the blessing than Esau. And Jacob went to the father and pretended like he is Esau. And the father ended up to bless Jacob. Jacob lied. Jacob robbed his brother. Jacob do every bad thing that I will say. But God still allowed it to happen, because that is the way God has designed it for it to happen. That Jacob is the one who is going to receive the blessing than Esau. So can the brother tell me that Jacob will not inherit the kingdom of God because of that lie that he did? So my point is, some lie will come into your life so that you can able to move forward.
Yes.
But that will not hold you back to make heaven. We are not the one who will judge who will go to heaven or who will not go to heaven.
Yes.
We will not say because of what we did that we will go to heaven. Even those who call themselves prophets, Jesus said, he said, I will come, and they will say, Jesus, I cast demon out of your name. I heal people with your name. I do this. And then he will tell them, get ye away from me. I know you not. Than somebody who will just lie because to save their life. You will see them in heaven and you are in hell. Yeah, that's it, my sister, because we see so many things happening in the Bible. It's still happening now. So we can't condemn somebody, we can't judge somebody, say, because of what happened, that will make the person go to hell, or the person will not make it to heaven. We can't say that, because we are not God. We are not the one. Jesus said, he said, my sheep know me. They know me. When he called, we know him. So we can't be judged. So who is going to heaven or not? The thing is, the first place is, if that lady did not ask for money, or if that lady did not tell the woman that if you don't give me money, I will go and tell your husband. In the first place, the lady should not be here. But it's because of the lady tried to blackmail her.
Yes.
That's why
Yes.
she's on this platform.
Yes. It's true.
That's the reason that she's on this platform.
True.
So my thing is, you cannot say you will hide some part of it. When you're going to say the truth, you want to tell the man the truth, tell the man the truth, and because the man will ask you, what prompts you to come and tell me the truth after all these years? You have kept it away from me. What are you going to say to the man? Are you going to lie again? That I just feel like telling you, which of course is because of somebody is blackmailing you. That's why you come to the man and tell the man. So you have to tell the man everything. But the thing is, we have to pray. The lady has to pray to God. Because it's a man that hates somebody who has already given birth. So the man doesn't like it. So, and the lady is in a situation that is so difficult for her to choose where to go or what to do.
Yes.
The best thing that the lady should pray and ask God to direct her. Now is the time for her to go back to her faith.
Yes.
She has to go back to God. Now is the time that she has to go back to God and say, God, what can I do? How can you save me from this? I've run away from, I've lied, I've done so many things, but how can you save me from this? And it's only God that can save her, not what she's going to say or what we are going to say to her or what she's going to do, but it's only God that can do it. Because no matter how the man's heart is hardened, like a rock or like a stone, but God will touch that heart, that heart will come down and receive that woman back. So for me, my advice is let her go back to God. Let her return back to God and ask God what she has to do. That's my own contribution, Mama. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Ma. God bless you. Thank you very much for the contribution. Ladies and gentlemen, you can as well add your contribution and you can as well call in. As you all can see, the situation is very critical. The situation is a very critical issue. It's a matter of life and death. It's a matter of life and death in this situation. There are some vital points that I find that we are not talking about, of which we're going to continue as well next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue that next week. And we have to know that this is a young girl who was raped at the age of 14. She was raped at the age of 14. She was a virgin. These are the vital points. Her virginity was taken from her at the age of 14. She conceived out of that rape. These are issues also that we are going to treat. These are nightmares that has been pursuing her. Like I always say, unless you have walked in my shoes, then you can be a judge. Don't be a judge unless you walked in those shoes of mine. So if you are not walking in that shoes, we cannot really judge. And no one is judging. She need our help, because this is a monster that has been in her all these years. And there is also a child that is involved. Her virginity was taken. She was raped. She had a child out of it. How does she herself see the child in question? And then she find a man who said he's in love with her. And then the man is saying, I do not need a woman who has given birth before. He did everything to take her to the doctor to find out if that womb has carried a child before. And then here is a friend who also need help from her, of which she also rendered the help to that friend. And now the friend is saying, the help you give to me is not enough. But because I know your secret, or because I know what has happened before, I'm going to tell your husband. That is the reason why she come to TableTurn. And these are the situation, and these are the vital points that we are all missing out. Ladies and gentlemen, she was raped at the age of 14. We are not talking about that part. We are all concentrating on her husband. We are all concentrating on her husband instead of concentrating on what really happened to the lady. Fine. But I believe that we are going to find a solution to see how we are going to help her, because it is a very sensitive issue that she might lose her marriage. Like I said earlier on, she might lose her child. She might lose her stay. She might lose her stay. Like I said to you guys, in TableTurn, we dig to reveal till the truth is found. So like you all know, we are still investigating. While we are telling the story, we are still investigating what she did to her friend, what went wrong, why, and so on and so forth. So we are still investigating the issue as well. So far, this is just an innocent woman who decided to keep quiet of her situation just to make her family comfortable, just to go out of suffering. So as we all sink this issue in, or the story that we have heard tonight, we should think deep, because she really needs our help. And this man in question is a Caucasian. His decision is not the same as ours. Prophet Hope said she should die for the truth. Our sister said she should tell the husband and tell the husband about the friend. We are not concluding yet, and I believe we're going to come next week, because she's also emotionally and mentally disturbed because she's raped. She's emotionally and mentally disturbed because she was raped, and then there is a child that came out of this rape. So how is she going to tackle those issues? And for the fact that she have helped her friend, and her friend is now saying, no, I need more, or you need to help me more. All this will come our way next week. So ladies and gentlemen, as I have promised you guys that we will not be taking much time on this platform. Normally we have only 1 hour 30 minutes at most, and I believe our time is fast spent, and the time that TableTurn start is from 8 till 9:30, from 8 till 9:30. So I just want to thank you all who contributed to this platform tonight and who contributed to this topic. We're gonna come your way again next week with see the same topic, 16 years old lie, where we're gonna find out about the rape issue, the child issue, the friend issue, and so on and so forth about that. And don't forget, like I said, TableTurn is a place where we dig deep to reveal till the truth is found. We always gonna bring the truth to us. Like this young lady who found TableTurn, saw us on Facebook, and she contacted us and to see how we could help her. I believe that we are going to help her. Next week we are going to conclude these issues because there's a lot of topic on the platform or on the table that we also need to be treated. By the special grace of God, like you all know, we still have Black Jesus also still hanging. We are trying to see the date that we're going to choose about that. The guy that said he's born gay, no church or nothing can change him. So he's still hanging. We're gonna bring him. And also there's still a pastor also in England who is a gay, and he has his own ministry also. By the special grace of God, that will be we will be having him on this platform. A lot of them, but we are just trying to find a specific date. And if we are going to have Black Jesus on the platform, I believe that that day will be Saturday. I'm just still waiting for him to give us the right Saturday, and that will be limited edition of that of the topic, to be limited edition, because TableTurn will always be every Tuesday from 8 to 9:30. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, our time is fast spent, and I hate to say goodbye to you all for now, but I have to do so. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your advice. Without you guys, there is no TableTurn. I just want to say special thanks to you all. And we love you till we come your way again next week. Remain blessed, and I am your host, Daddy K. Thank you very much, and have a good night. Bye for now.